So the aim is to study frequency modulation system through analog fiber optic link. Obviously, for long distance communication, we need to take the help of the modulation technique. So in the fiber communication also, we will be using frequency modulation technique, this block over here, for the long distance communication. Okay. So equipment we required is Syntec 2508 training kit, then optical fiber cable, DSO. Okay. So frequency modulation is a technique used to encode data on an alternating analog signal. In this modulation scheme, the frequency of the carrier wave changes as per the amplitude of the message signal. The message signal that we will be giving from the function generator, we need to give that signal to the frequency modulation unit. In this unit, the frequency of the carrier wave changes as per the amplitude of this message signal. As per the amplitude of this message signal, we will be getting the pulse of train. Okay, that signal gets transferred to the emitter circuit. Over there, the conversion from the input signal to the light one take place. Then that is get transferred to the detector circuit. The detector again converts the input signal into the detector converts the signal from the emitter circuit to the input signal. Okay, and the detected input signal consists of some higher frequency component also. So we need to use the comparator circuit to remove the unnecessary noise and the higher frequency component. Then we will be using the phase lock loop detector over here. This is the very important unit in the FM modulation technique. Using this phase lock loop, we will be the input signal that is detected from the detector taking the shape which is actual to the input signal. Okay, from the phase lock loop, the input gets transferred to the low pass filter. Over there, the higher order frequency component get removed, and from the low pass filter, we need to give the input to the AC amplifier circuit to increase the amplitude of the received signal by adjusting the gain of the AC amplified circuit. Then we need to observe the output at the AC amplified output circuit and see the output on the DSO. Okay, so let's measure the output at each and every block. So this is our input signal. You can see the input signal over there. This is the input signal of 1 kilohertz. This input signal gets applied to the frequency modulation unit. So let's see the output of the frequency modulation unit. So the output of the frequency modulation unit, we can see the train of pulses. See, as the amplitude increases, the train of pulses also increases. Okay, then this train of pulses is given to the emitter circuit. So let's check the output at the emitter circuit. So at the emitter circuit, we will this train of pulses get converted according to the intensity to the light waveform. Okay, that light waves get captured to the detector circuit, and the output of, let's observe the output of the detector circuit. See, the output of the detector circuit consists of some noisy and higher order frequency component. Okay, so for remove the noise and for getting the shape of the actual signal, we will be using this comparator circuit. So by adjusting the gain of the comparator circuit, we will be shaping our train of pulses signal. Okay, then this train of pulses signal gets applied to the phase lock loop, and this train of pulses signal get again converted into the sinusoidal waveform according to the phases. See, it is again converted into the sinusoidal waveform. Okay, now This sinusoidal waveform comprises of some higher order frequency component also. So we need to remove that component. So for that we will be passing that phase loop output to the low pass filter, and we will observe the output at the low pass filter. See, we are getting the original signal, but the original signal have the lower amplitude. So for increasing the amplitude of the original signal, what we need to do, we need to supply this low pass filter output to the AC amplifier circuit input, and we need to measure the output at the AC amplifier circuit. So we will get the actual original signal at the output.